But let me read it from the Bible. I'm reading from John 21. It's a long read, so I'll read it through. After this, Jesus revealed himself again to his disciples by the Sea of Tiberias. This is where we are. He revealed himself in this way. Simon Peter, Thomas called twin, Nathanael from Cana of Galilee, Zebedee's sons and two of his disciples were together. I'm going fishing, Simon Peter said to them. Remember when Jesus called him, what he said, what they did? Do you remember in Luke chapter 5? They pulled their boats upon the shore and they left everything and followed him. Simon Peter was probably a wealthy fisherman. He had other boats, he had people working for him. If this town is right in Capernaum, his house is the right place, it was a big house. He was the boss, he was the leader, he was like the alpha male as well. And he had said when Jesus called them, they left everything on the shore, nets, boats, everything, and followed Jesus Christ. But here we see him, what does he say? I'm going fishing. We're coming with you, they told him. They went out and got into the boat, but that night they caught nothing. When daybreak came, Jesus stood on the shore. However, the disciples did not know it was Jesus. Men, Jesus called to them, you don't have any fish, do you? No, they answered. Cast the net on the right side of the boat, he told them, and you'll find some. So they did, and they were unable to haul it in because of the large number of fish. Therefore the disciples, the one Jesus loved, said to Peter, it is the Lord. When Simon Peter heard this, it was the Lord, he tied his outer garments around him, for he was stripped, and plunged into the sea. But since they were not far from land, about 100 yards away, the other disciples came in the boat, dragging the net full of fish. When they got out of the land, they saw a charcoal fire there, with fish lying on it, and bread. Bring some of the fish you've just caught, Jesus told them. So Simon Peter got up and hauled the net ashore, full of large fish, 153 of them. Even though there were so many, the net was not torn. I just want to stop there for a second. You can imagine the picture now. It's after the resurrection. There's somebody cooking, they don't know. They're coming in now. When you fish here, you fish in the night, not in the day. Because it's too hot in the summertime or too hot when the sun comes out. So the fish go deep. So when they go out at night, they go deep sea fishing to catch all the fish. You can't catch your nets out through the day because the fish have gone down. But they're coming in the morning when they shouldn't be fishing. And Jesus tells them to do it on the right side of the boat. But they obey him. Now, they're not even sure it is at the moment. Why did they obey him? We don't really know. The Bible doesn't say, but maybe they thought, well, we'll have a go. Maybe they had an inkling. Why would somebody tell you that now? That Jesus had already done miracles like this with them before. Maybe they started to understand then. It actually lists the number of fish. Why would it list the number of fish? 153. Well, there's loads of guesswork, and I don't know the answer. I'll give you some of the answers, what possibly could be. At that time, there was 153 known countries. There's more countries out, but that was known in the world. There's 153. So Jesus is maybe saying, catch a net out to the rest of the world, include all of them. One of the nicest ones I've come across is this. In the Hebrew language, all the words have a number, all the letters have a number, like A has 1, B has C. It's not A, B, C, but that's the A is 1, B is 2, all the one. And so if you count up 153 in Hebrew, it says this, standing in the shadow of God. If it's not true, I want it to be true. I like that one the best. There was 153 fish. Maybe it was just such a large number of fish. So let's read on. Come and have breakfast, Jesus told them. None of them disciples dared ask him, who are you? Because they knew it was the Lord. They knew it was the Lord. They didn't dare even ask him because you've got to remember, at the end of what they'd been through, they saw the crucifixion. They even saw the resurrection, but now Jesus had told them. Now we always put Peter down. People say, oh, Peter went back fishing after the resurrection. Jesus told him to come here. He said, go there. He didn't tell him to go fishing. He said, go there. Go back to Galilee. So here we have him back in Galilee with Jesus. They didn't ask him because they know it is the Lord. But you see, the last time they saw him, he was almost like a ghost, and then he disappeared again. They went up into the clouds, they couldn't see him no more. These are things that's going to happen. Do you know what I mean? It's going to go up the clouds. They saw him bruised and beaten. They saw him coming through a locked door. They didn't really understand everything. They believed, but they were weak. They believed, but they were weak. Put it that way. When they had eaten breakfast, Jesus asked Simon Peter, Simon, son of John, do you love me more than these? Yes, Lord, he said, you know that I love you. Do you love me more than these? No, what's Jesus pointing at? Do you love me more than these? So we always just assume it's the other disciples, which was a bit of an ignorant thing to say in front of everybody. But maybe it wasn't these, maybe it wasn't the disciples, maybe it was the fishing boats, the fishing nets. Maybe it was Jesus was saying to them, to Peter, do you love me more than this? Is this what your life is about? Is it about money? Is it about being the boss? Is it about being in charge? Is it about you being the boss of your own life?